Hey folks, welcome back to Gubistar Music YouTube channel. My name is Yagub Saputra, and today we're going to continue to our second part of how to play front of chord with only one chord. If you haven't checked the part 1 already, make sure to watch the part 1 first so you have the full context of what we're trying to accomplish here today. Because in today's video, we're going to use one simple yet powerful magic chord, and we try to put it into a beautiful and interesting arrangement while still using that only one chord. And in addition to that, we are also going to learn the easiest way to transpose or to play this song in any of the 12 keys. So you can sing this song or accompany this song in any key that you might like or you might need. And guess what? I have all the PDFs that you need in the description below. But before we start, make sure you smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to this channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload another cool music related video. So without further ado, let's go play some music. In the part 1 video, we already learned about the magic chord or the magic voicing and the bass line to complement it, right? But to refresh our memory, I'm going to play the short versions of the song one more time, and we're going to take it from there. Alright, here we go. Who am I that you are mindful of me, that you hear me when I call? God Almighty, Lord of glory, you have called me friend. I am a friend of God. I am a friend of God. I am a friend of God. He calls me friend. There you go. We play from bridge to the chorus. Do you see that we actually finished the whole song with only one voicing on our right hand, which is C, D, and G. That's a magic chord right there. But you know what? We have to be honest that, using one voicing could be very, very boring if you play that so many times. In fact, if you play the whole entire song like that, it gets pretty boring very quickly. So we're gonna try to make some changes here and there, not with the voicing, because we can do so much with the voicing later on. But I'm gonna do something to make it interesting without changing the voicing just yet. So this is a couple of levels that I'm gonna do to make it more interesting. So level 1, I'm just gonna do block chord. That's pretty boring, right? But not really, because you can actually start the intro or the verse like that. And the second thing that you can do is simple comping, which is like this. Now, what else we can do? Now, I'm gonna try to beef up my bass line. Instead of playing one line, one note at a time, I'm gonna play an octave. C and C, the same note, essentially the same note. But I'm just gonna play it in octave. Let's see how it sounds, okay? Well, that's pretty interesting. What else we can do? Well, let me try to arpeggiate my magic voicing. So instead of playing like this, or play block chord, I'm gonna try to arpeggiate it. That means I'm gonna break it up. That's pretty interesting. Let's try it. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Well, you can actually play so many different ways with the comping. Let me try different comping, okay? I'm gonna try to sing this time to see how it can changes. Who am I that you are mindful of me? How you hear me when I call. Is it true that you are thinking of me? How you love me? It's amazing. Who am I that you are mindful of me? How you love me when I call. Is it true that you are thinking of me? How you love me? It's amazing. I'm a friend of God. I'm a friend of God. I am a friend of God. He calls me friend. I'm a friend of God. I'm a friend of God. I am a friend of God. He calls me friend. God Almighty, Lord of glory, you have called me friend. God Almighty, Lord of glory, you have called me friend. I am a friend of God. That's it. The sky is the limit. There's really so many different ways you can play these chords. Well, that's my attempt to make these simple chord progressions with a simple magic voicings without changing them that much. And trying to elevate it into a more interesting textures in these songs. So simplicity can actually go very far as long as you know how to develop them. But the most important thing that you have to start somewhere. So there you go. I want you to try that chord progressions with the right voicing, which is only C, D, G, or magic voicing, and try to navigate through all these chords, through all these changes seamlessly. And the best part is now you can play these songs and accompany yourself while you're singing it. I know what you guys are thinking already. Yakub, this is way too low for me, or this is way too high for me, or this is a very uncomfortable key for me. Or maybe you say that, hey, I'm trying to play for a church congregations and the singer cannot sing in C. What do I do? Well, it's easy. What you have to do is just transposing. I know you're gonna be like, whoa, wait. Transposing is totally different element, right? Well, it's actually very easy. First thing that you can do is transpose it in your keyboard or whatever. But if you're playing piano, there's no way to transpose it, right? Yes, there is. Use your brain. I'm gonna show you how though. In order to help us to transpose this song, we're gonna need two diagrams. The first diagram is chord scale degree diagram and scale degree and extension diagram. You can find the download link in the description below. So the first thing that we need to transpose is the magic voicing. Remember, we are playing this song in C, not in E. So our magic voicing is C, D, and G. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the scale degree and extension diagram and we're gonna identify where the C, D, and G is located. Here we go. This is the C, and this is the D, and this is the G. That's our magic voicing, isn't it? Now let's say we want to transpose to G. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to find where the equivalent of C in G, which is G itself, isn't it? So there you go. How about D? We just have to drag it down all the way until we find A, which is in the same line as G. And then the next one is G, which is gonna be D. So our new voicing, it's gonna be G, A, and D. That's gonna be the magic voicing in the key of G. Let's try it again. How about in the key of F? Simple. Just identify where the C, D, and G is, because that's our magic voicing in the key of C. And now we're trying to identify where the F is. F is here. So now we're just gonna have to drag the D all the way to G and the G all the way to C right there, because they are on the same row. So now the new voicing in the key of F will be F, G, and C. It's pretty simple, right? So what about the bass line, or the chord, so to speak? Aren't we supposed to transpose those two? Yes, we need to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the chord scale degree diagram and we're gonna try to identify the chord that we're trying to transpose. So let's say we're gonna transpose the verse, okay? The verse of the song, which is C, A minor, and D minor going back to C. The simple chord like that, okay? So now we have to identify where the C, D minor, and A minor in the diagram. C, A minor, and D minor, and going back to C, isn't it? So now we found them in the C row right here. So all we have to do now is find the equivalent. Let's say we want to transpose to G. We're just going to G right here, and now we get the new chord. C become G major 7, A minor become E minor 7, and D minor become A minor 7. So the chart is gonna start from looking like this into looking like this in the key of G. And if I want to go to the key of F, it's gonna be like this. But hey, to make it easier for you, I already made the chart in all 12 keys. So all you have to do is find the download link in the description below. Don't worry, it's all free. That's my Thanksgiving gift for you. So that's it, guys. Now you can play Friend of God almost like a pro. But remember, this is just a start. There are virtually unlimited ways that you can do to make this song more interesting, with more comping, by developing the voicings, and many more. The sky is the limit. In fact, you can use this method to play many other songs that have similar features with Friend of God. Actually, in the future video, I'm going to explain how you can easily boil down a complicated chord progressions from a song into a simple voicing like this one. So make sure you smash the like button, the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you're not missing out on the next video. And if you want me to make more video tutorials like this, write in the comment below with a specific song request or any other specific topic that you want me to cover. So that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.